Hello everyone and happy Sunday. And Mercury has begun. How's that going for you? Oh, we're counting down the time when Mercury's out. Oh, there I am. I've got myself in stereo. I don't know, it's not going very well apparently here.
When Mercury's out.
Mercury's out. Not yet, right? So we're back. All right, technology. So my refrigerator here at the center is celebrating Mercury Retrograde because another one bites the dust. We were getting ready for a class today, and 2 days ago someone said to me, "Oh, I'm going to bring some food. You have a refrigerator, don't you?" I said, "Yeah," but a strange look came over my face, almost as if I knew by Sunday we wouldn't have a refrigerator. So, universe, bring us a new refrigerator here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center because we are kind of without a refrigerator. But that's all good. We're excited. Mercury's retrograde. What's Mercury retrograde doing to all of you? We got Brianna on. I got Steph. And who else do we have here? We got quite a few people. My microphone is a little off to me. And, of course, it's Mercury retrograde. Rhonda, how are you? We need a health report, Sarah. Okay, Rhonda, we're going to give you a health report. We're going to see what we've got going on for you. And Seek, let me have a birthday for you, Rhonda. Steve Robinson, you're in the house. I like that. Good to see you here in the house of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Take 2 on Sunday here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And we have a beautiful day in South Florida, a little hazy, a little rainy, but still a beautiful day in paradise. So wherever you are, let's tap into that energy. How do we like that wonderful lunar eclipse and the magnificent energy of the moon? You know, the moon offers us so much support and influences us so much. And since this was such a huge lunar eclipse, even though we on the East Coast here in America did not get to see that magnificent lunar eclipse, we do know we are feeling the effects of it. So if you are starting to feel the eclipse and you're starting to feel Mercury in retrograde, here's some advice, everyone. Fasten your seatbelts. Yes, indeed. It's going to be an interesting ride these next few weeks. So technology, we love you. Don't give us a hard time. Oh, friendships and family, especially ones that are a little bit strained, don't be arguing with us. We want to spread joy, love, peace, and happiness here in the world. And I think Mercury retrograde is definitely going to be kicking up some dust all around us so that we can notice what is not working for us anymore and release that which no longer serves us and give us an opportunity to straighten out some differences or perhaps create some differences so that we can get ready to make a shift. You know, when we create a difference, contrast, it gives us the opportunity to know what it is we do not want and what no longer serves us. And I'm so excited when that happens. I know it's uncomfortable, growing pains I call them, but I'm always so excited when things happen and I notice that it's time for a change. And sometimes the train leaves the station and you're still at the station and you wonder how you're going to get where you want to go. Mercury retrograde will slow some things up and show you what you need to work on and what adjustments you have to make, or who can't come in the cargo car when you get off the next stop and you take off. So you've got to take a look at things and notice what is going on around you. This is such a powerful time to love yourself, to love your fellow man. You know, it makes me think of that song. Think of your fellow man. Lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. So we've got to put a little love in our hearts. We've got to open up to the possibilities that make our hearts sing. The whole world's in harmony, and yet most disharmonious things on the planet are humans. We can't seem to get it together. Why is that? The bird doesn't go to the other bird and say, "Hey, I don't like you." I don't want to play with you. They fly around and then they just go off into another direction. There's hardly any arguing. I've seen a few birds have a few words, though, in my yard. I don't know about your blue jays, but mine tend to be a little vocal. But for the most part, the world is in perfect harmony. And it's up to us to embrace our own inner harmony so that we can create harmony all around us. We've got quite the questions going on here. Good to see everyone. Brianna, Rhonda, Shirley, Tazy Phillips, Ellen Yust Diamond, thank you so much for joining us. Spread the word. Let's spread the love. Let's have a conversation this Sunday night. Kick up your heels. What are you all doing tonight? Anything good on television? You know, we were thinking of having like some wine and some popcorn. They told me I wasn't allowed to do that. That's what they told me. They said, Sarah, you can't have wine on Facebook. I said, why not? So they told me I had to have ginger ale. Or is it ginger ale? You got to ask yourself that question. So let's see. Yeah, it's ginger ale. Well, maybe not. It's got a little kick to it. But we're just having some fun here at the center. Excited for August. Can you believe it? It is August. What are your intentions for August? What do you want to manifest? Do you know with the tail end of this eclipse and this new moon coming, you've got the perfect window of opportunity to create what you want? Come on, bring it in, bring it in. What is it? Write it down. I am the man who, I am the woman who. I can create anything. What is it you're going to create? Now's the time, everyone. It's the time to really embrace who you are. It's not a bunch of Pollyanna stuff. You are fully supported by the universe. You've got all the planets and the stars just kicking up some dust to really get you to go down deep inside and ask some important questions. If I could do anything, what would it be? If there's anything I think is standing in my way, how can I release my perception of what it is? It's just a perception. It's just an illusion. The only thing stopping you from getting you where you want to be, hot dog, it's you. Yes, indeed, it's you. You know, I'm blessed to sit across from so many people, and I hear so many stories every day. And the stories that I hear and the experiences that Spirit shares with me always gives me another piece of information to share with all of you. And one thing is that you have to be authentic. Be who you truly are. Don't worry about what everyone else is thinking. And the more authentic you are, the more people are going to recognize that in you. Doesn't mean everyone has to like us. But they will recognize that, you know what, they're a stand-up guy or a stand-up girl. They've got that quality. They've got that factor of they believe in themselves, and no matter what it is, they are in alignment with who they are. We want to look at the planet and look how everything connects. And we want to be that way too. We want to be able to spin and create and manifest. What job do you want to create for yourself at the tail end of this year? What financial shift do you want to make? Do you really, really want to bring a true love in your life? Or do you want to enhance the relationships that you have now? Are you ready to embrace change? Are you ready to surrender the fears that have weighed you down? Lack. Is it time to give that up? It's time to manifest prosperity. Today when we were at class, I shared with everyone that Spirit was suggesting that we put together this fabulous abundance prosperity class. How many of you listening would like to participate? Be sure to leave your name in the comments and say, count me in, and we'll be sure to get you an invitation to that class. What if we could get together a few times and give you some powerful keys and tools to manifest abundance and prosperity in all areas of your life? What if we could assist you in breaking down those barriers and releasing some of those conditions and fears, the things that really eat you up inside? What if we could do that? What if I told you that Spirit already told me some really powerful things to do so that we could take away some of those thoughts that take us off track and cause our abundance and prosperity and manifestation train to derail? What if I tell you I've been sitting with Spirit and gathering information so that we can bridge the gap between the human condition and the spirit and the soul and the expression of God that we are. What if I told you that every day is a gift? And we can develop a way to embrace the gift, even with life happening around us, and not pay it so much attention. Would you be interested in that? Would you like to be a part of that experience? I would love to have you join me. Leave a message here and let me know. Phillips is saying, yes, time for class. Yeah, we're ready. Universe, show me the money. We had such a great manifestation report today at our Sunday class. A month ago, we did a retreat. And some of our participants who were able to attend today, they shared this amazing testimony of what they had already accomplished in just 30 days. What if 3 sessions with me, 3 weekly classes, gave you the guide so that you, 30 days from then, which would most likely take us somewhere to the mid-September, 6 weeks from now, imagine if you were on your choo-choo money train. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if wherever you went, something magical happened for you? Can you imagine if money just kind of fell at your feet? If everywhere you went, you found a dime, or you bought that scratch off and then you won? Could you imagine if, as one of our participants shared, you saw an envelope and you were fearing it was a bill, only to find out that it was something that you overpaid, and you got not 1, but 2, but 3 checks of money back to you that you had overpaid. But it came at the perfect time when you least expected it. What if you got notified from a bank account that you forgot you had and money just started to come to you? So many things can happen if we allow it to. What if you needed furniture and you found out a great deal to have enough furniture to furnish your entire house and it would hardly cost you anything? That's abundance. That's the flow of abundance and prosperity. And I really want you to join me. I would love for you to join me. I'm excited that Spirit has something wonderful coming for us. We're going to navigate Mercury Retrograde just fine. Get some popcorn. Yeah, pour yourself a glass of wine. It might get a little bumpy. I know I've been looking at it saying, oh, here we go. But I also know that it's going to give me a chance. It will give me and you a chance to clear up some loose ends. You're out. It's time to make a change. I think we need to go to Facebook and see who's got some questions. Let me take a look. Yes, Malik, I am doing readings. Hi, Sabrina. How, Jacqueline? 3 is the number. Jacqueline likes that number 3. Post your birthday with your question, Helena says. Steve, I bet your bank account is looking well after this. Well, thank you, Steve. My bank account is always in flow. You know why? Because I love what I do. And everything I do from my heart. And we always shift the energy. And everything that we do here always doubles, triples everyone's efforts. And we all rise to the top. Thank you for noticing that, Steve. But I'll get back to you. I'll have to leave a comment in and let you know how far along we get. Sabrina, thank you for your birthday. I am so excited. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's start with some birthdays. Let's go back to the top. I know some people started really early on to give us some questions. And I'm going to start to tap into Spirit. I know the angels and the guides are with us. Archangel Michael steps forward. He's always here in the spirit of protection and guidance. I'm going to call for the winds of the north, the south, the east, and the west. Archangel Gabriel will provide us with messages as well. Raphael will give us the healing as necessary. Those of you who need healing, I am going to be giving you some healing. So if you need a healing, just let me know. We'll be sending you some energy. I'm going to work on some people today because I was so blessed to work with a magnificent man who was so gifted that he was able to assist people through some very, very complicated diseases and have some miraculous healings happen. And since I was able to work with him, I know that that energy is available from the universe at any time we call upon it. So those of you who are really in need of healing, be open and be prepared to release the story associated with that pain, the story associated with that experience. Release the pain and the suffering in your energetic being and let the universe and the angels take care of the rest. Rhonda needs some healing. Yes, Rhonda, we're going to send you some healing right now. So take a breath, Rhonda. I'm going to send the healing energy in. And when I bring the healing energy into you, Rhonda, I want you to breathe it in like the breath of light. See particles of light coming in through the breath. Take it in through the chest area. Breathe it in. Then we're going to bring in the rays of gold and green and violet through the top of your crown chakra. We're going to bring that in for you. And we're going to spin it down through the base of your neck, straight down your spine. We're going to begin to clear that energy for you. We're going to leave that there to work with you. Archangel Raphael and his healing angels, they step forward to assist you as well. We are so excited to talk to all of you. We are so happy to be here. I want to answer some questions now. And Helena's going to help us with that. Since I can't quite keep looking at the feed, she's going to be reading me some questions. If we don't get to you, just trust that we're going to spin right through this. So your birthday and a direct question will be of best service to us so that we can be of service to you. Helena, who do we have?
We're starting with Steve Robinson. He says, Sarah, this week on August 2nd is his 52nd birthday. What do you see for this upcoming birthday week for him? And 66 is the year.
Steve, you know, I know you've been navigating some trials and tribulations, and Spirit makes me aware that this year truly opens up expansion for you and a sense of belonging and family, really coming into your own, a new direction of career, a new direction that fuels your soul and allows you to be a way shower, a messenger to the world, and tap into the talents that have laid dormant within you. When I spin you out from this August 2nd, I go September 2nd, I go October 2nd, and then they go no, October 12th. So between now and October 12th, we look for the changes to come in career, facilitating finances and abundance. And Steve, I trust that you're going to be a part of the wonderful prosperity and abundance class. I think I got a spot for you. Don't you worry about it. Happy birthday, Steve. We will be celebrating with you. I know I'll be live on air on Wednesday, August 1st. So be sure to join us live on the radio show. Thank you so much, Steve, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We have Viviana.
Viviana.
She's
yes.
wondering if she will find employment soon. 10-4-80.
You know, Viviana, I feel like there was like a push away, like you got pushed away from something in employment, and it's almost as if you felt disconnected and questioned who you are in career. There is employment coming for you. I feel as if there was something that was right there and we didn't get it, or some opportunity looked like it was going to manifest and then it kind of disappeared. You did need a rest, Viviana. So what I suggest you to do is to sit and be still and read the Psalm 32 and 34 and 65. Psalms 32, 34, and 65. And those Psalms, Viviana, are going to assist you in having your words heard and drawing forth the perfect opportunity. Spirit takes me into the end of August, and I see employment coming, but I also feel a moment of you looking to make a change in career. So be open to a different job than what you did before, because Spirit says you really need a new, fresh start, Viviana, and you are ready to really ask some key questions. Who am I? What have I come to the earth for? What is my purpose? And I also see a lot of angelic support, and there's a woman connected to the father's side, seems to be in the grandmother position, that makes me feel as if she's in support of you and some of your dreams and expansion for yourself and your family. Thank you, Viviana, for your Facebook question. Who else has a question for us?
Next we have Brianna Gazvoda, 3589. What do you pick up for her love life?
Okay. Brianna, you are going through some shifts and changes in love and love life. At the end of last year, I feel like there was a shakeup in love, and you've learned to do a lot of self-love in this past year of 2018. I feel like love is disconnected. I'm not feeling this tight connection of love. I feel like you're out of sync with love. Ask me a specific question about a particular person, or a situation around love, because I know we've got a little bit more to explore, leave it in the feed, my dear, and then we will be answering your question. I see Jamie's on, so hi Jamie, how are you? Oh, Steve is asking a question. Steve wants to know how much is it going to cost. You know, Steve, Spirit didn't give me that price, but most of my classes are in the range of maybe 25 to 75, and then I have some programs that are just a couple of $100, but we feel that this is going to be a very easily attainable class for most people, because my goal is to teach everyone how to manifest abundance. So it'll be posted on my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Don't have a price in mind just yet. I'm waiting for Spirit to tell me what to do, but I know that something reasonable will be presented for all of us. Thank you so much, Steve, for that question. I greatly appreciate it. Yes.
Next we have Emmanuel Thomas. Should I finally make that move to the other state I've been thinking of? 8/15/88.
Well, you went through a complete rehaul, overlook of self here in this past 2018. The conditions are not just right for you. There's a little hesitation, a little fear. I feel like we're leaving some people or something behind that we're not quite ready to let go of. When I look for you to make change, change will come between now and the very beginning of 2020. And if I were to give you a window that would be more conducive and I feel you'd be ready, would be between November of this year and February of next year in 2019. I can't believe I'm talking about 2019. Can you? Oh Lord, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year. Okay, that's the take on that experience for you. It is almost time, not time yet. A few things you've got to get in order. I look forward to hearing all about that shift and change to another state. It's time for you to spread your wings and be free, coming towards the end of this year. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We have Alaman Angel. She's asking for healing. 3/23/84.
Oops, I just hit my fairy. Hold on. 3/23/24.
84.
84. And also we have this beautiful fairy here at the center. I just love this fairy. Seated on a dragon. I just absolutely love this beautiful fairy here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. All right, Aliman, let me give you some healing energy. Take a minute. Breathe it in. For you, I need to bring it in from the right and from the left. We're going to bring in an ray of purple, consuming and transmuting everything that no longer serves you, clearing the energy. And on the other side, we're going to bring in a ray of pink, and we're going to have them meet in the middle and kind of bathe you in the energy. I'm going to call upon Archangel Michael to cut some cords of some experiences of the past that no longer serve you. Seems to be some cords of energy. I have some tenderness in the stomach area as well, and some joint pains here in the legs, so I'm feeling like we need to center you, so take a nice breath. We're going to bring in that energy. We're going to send that energy to you now. Pink and purple rays of energy. And I'm going to wash you over in this beautiful emerald green light. There you go, Angel Alaman. Thank you very much. We send you healing. The angels will continue to work with you during this session. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here live on Facebook for us?
We got a lot flowing in, so I'm trying to keep up with everybody. So,
well, we'll do our best to keep everybody all connected with us.
I have Rachel Hurst. What changes are ahead of me? 5/10/80.
You know, Rachel, there's a move coming for you. There's a shift, a change. It has to do with movement. This is a very important time for you to set your intentions, because you're getting ready to start this new opportunity, this new shift. But I also feel that residence is going to shift and change. Now, you may not have that all in your planning just yet, but I feel that there's a shift, a change for move for you. And when this happens, it's going to feel a bit unfamiliar. There'll be an air of excitement, but an air of what happens next. When I take you into spring of 2019, I feel an up-leveling in career. I feel increase in finances, like there's a a new status for you. They use the word status for me, very specific they give me. So that word status applies to you and how you are viewed at your peers and career, or what you create for yourself. So I give you this so that you can envision what it feels like to be in a better way financially in position, because they take me to next year and say it's a powerful time. But there is chance to move coming in this year. So I see move around you, and I hope that you're ready to embrace that move. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Love to see your comments and feedback in the scrolling here. So thank you. Stay with us, everyone. We're going to keep talking to as many people as possible. I am here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center in sunny West Palm Beach, at my personal center filled with wonderful items that can assist you on your spiritual journey. You can learn more about me at SarahSpiritual.com. We'll leave that in the feed line as well, so that you can check out the services that we have and all the wonderful products that I create. Who else do we have here? Helena, you all caught up?
Not exactly caught up, but we're getting there.
Okay.
We have Evie Diaz. Hi, Sarah, 21573. Any important message from Spirit? Thank you.
Great time for you, Evie. This is a time for you to, like the lotus, open up. There's actually a lotus behind me here somewhere. Oh, right back here. Okay, there it is. And it's a time for you to open up like the lotus and to express the expression of who you are and really radiate your light. Spirit gave me a song that I wrote a few months ago, and I have to sing it to you. There's a light that shines down upon you. There's a light. And it goes on, and it says that there's such light and radiance, and you're getting ready, Evie, to break free from all the conditions and the way life used to be. They're going to be nothing but a bunch of memories, and you're ready to create a whole new paradigm for yourself and embrace your angels, embrace your guides, and they say, fasten your seatbelts, Evie, because there's a rocket ship of desire being sent to the universe, and some things are going to come together for you now that you're finally comfortable with who you are. Great things coming as far as career and business for you in the 2019 year. And they said, don't worry about that thing called abundance. They're dropping pennies and coins from heaven, saying all you desire will be provided. Thank you so much, Evie, for your Facebook question. Leave me your comments in the feed. Thank you.
Next is Dominique. She was wondering if she should keep continuing the healing work she's doing at her current job. 4/21/92.
Dominique B?
Or hell, yes.
Yep, okay. Yes and no. There's a different version of the healing work that you need to be doing. It's not quite, things are not flowing at work the way you want them to be. I feel like the healing work is there to kind of create an energetic environment, an ambiance for people to be in their highest self. So Dominique, you're going to want to work on that a little bit more, perfecting it, kind of creating a different shift in the energy that you're sending forth in healing. It'll bring healing to those around you, as well as open up the channel for you to step further into the spiritual essence of who you are. You're already there. It's just a human condition catching up, my friends. But thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
We have Jen Ginger Byron. Any message about career and finances? 11/12/74.
Jen Ginger, nobody knows the trouble you've seen, darling. Let me tell you a story. So, okay, so we're going to go back to 2008. I know you weren't that old, but there was a lot of stuff going on in your life that things started to take, it's like we went up and down. It was like a roller coaster. A lot of stuff was going on in 2008, so it's been 10 years of trying to get yourself up. But you read like you feel like life has run you over 16 times with a Mack truck. Sweetheart, stop, drop, and breathe. You are in crisis mode. And I know you're going to say to me, Sarah Spiritual, but everything seems to be out of control. Look at everything and say, I am an empowered being who is shifting the energy of everything around me. The authority of God works through me, and that which no longer serves me, I'm going to remove myself from. I feel like drama, you could be a daytime drama show because, and I'm not making fun of you, I'm saying you attract a lot of people with a lot of dramatic stories. And these stories just seem to latch on to you and start to spin things out of control. Detach and say no and just do you. If you invest time and energy solely in you, and this is not being selfish, my friend, this is truly honoring the God in you, you're going to find a better feeling of what you want to do next. I feel as if jobs get crazy for you. I feel that relationships start fine and everyone gets very adversary. It's an adversarial environment all of a sudden, and you're done. You're done with everyone bothering you and pulling on you and having expectations, and I can understand that. So detach enough so that you can really sit and be still and say, what is it that I want? If you do that for the next 60 days, when I take you into the month of November, you're going to be in a different vibration, and that's going to attract different experiences for you. You're such a beautiful being. You just, every time you take a step forward, I know you feel like someone dropped a rock on you, but you are strong enough to leap over the rock and never get hit again. It's going to take a little time to reorganize the way you react to these things and people, but there's a change. The winds of change are upon you. There's change coming for you. Embrace it. You're going to be okay. It's all going to start to change. 2019, the road is wide open, and it's like you in a convertible top going high speed, cruising down the highway. So hold the vision. It's going to shift and change for you. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
We have Kristalla next, 4175. She would love guidance. She's in pain mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Kristalla?
Yes.
Okay. And I just want to say, someone said there's a great background behind me. Chris
Yes.
said that. Thank you, Chris. This is beautiful artwork here at my center. It's a vision of all the masters and things that Spirit had given me. And of course, I had someone paint it for me. I can't paint. Kristalla's birthday again, please.
4175.
4175. A lot of pain, yes? Okay. The pain that I feel in Kristalla is almost like tormented. It's like there's been so many messages that have made you feel like you're not good enough, and that you're pushing through that. I also feel like aches and pains and tiredness and dragging in the body, almost like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. But it's a visceral, physical experience that I'm feeling. Sleep, when I lay you down to sleep, you're waking up, your rest is not good. The mind, I can't stop the mind from racing. This is what they tell me that you're going through. I also know that this is a time in your life that it's time to surrender and let the universe assist you in what comes next, because there's a gift. The angels have a gift for you. They also tell me that you've been doing things on your own for a very long time, and that you haven't felt supported, and that there's an issue from when you were about 7 that leaves you feeling sad and abandoned. And when I look into that energy, I feel as if the Blessed Mother is there with a beautiful gift of nurturing and love, and the angels have that gift and they bring it forward to you so that you can be all that you've come to be. I also feel that there's a medical condition, something that needs to be monitored by the doctors, and I don't feel like they put their finger on it. They don't quite have the pulse of what is actually going on. There's some additional testing that has to go on. I'm not a doctor, so I cannot give you medical advice, but what I can do is send you some healing and ask for the presence of Archangel Raphael to be with you and guide you. And I'm going to send Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Michael to be with you. Uriel will bring you the enlightenment and lift the heaviness around your head, and Michael will cut the cords that bind you to the story that keeps spinning around in your mind, and Gabriel will give you the messages of love and comfort, and Raphael will give you the healing. He will heal that which ails the physical body. Be prepared to step out of the story, my dear, and I send it through the energy of the infinity. May it never cease to continue to heal you, and may you always be one with the universe. And I send this to you now, and I thank you. Who's next for us?
We have Renee Krotz. Any messages for her about career? Her birthday is 4/4/65.
Renee, very interesting. I know career can be a bit of a a prison, they tell me, and I know you don't work in the prison, but I know that you feel kind of trapped there. But I'm also being led to believe that they being the universe, they being the angels, are opening up for you, Renee, another opportunity for work, a different job. And I don't know that I want to put it in the same facility, but it may be connected to some of the same organizations. I think I've said this to you before on another Facebook Live stream. It feels familiar to me. I don't remember, but it feels that way. I also want to tell you, Renee, that the angels are coming and they're telling me that they're giving you a lot of messages and that you need to pay attention because they want you to be one of their way showers, one of their messengers. They want you to assist them. So if you don't have angel cards, Renee, get some angel cards and start to tap into your intuition. There's going to be a lot more guidance you will receive, and you may be able to do some work with the angels to assist you in generating some additional abundance and, of course, be of service to people. Thank you so much, Renee, for your Facebook question. You know, someone was asking they were asking something about, can I open up their gifts? So I do want to see that question, if you can find that too, because yes, we can assist you to open up your healing gifts and your spiritual gifts and kind of bring in the light.
Yeah,
because we have all the 7 sacred gifts that are given to us. The gift of healing is one of them, the gift of wisdom, the gift of tongues, the gift of interpretation, the gift of healing, the gift of prophecy. There's so many gifts, and each one of us has unique gifts unto ourselves. And that's why we should never lose ourselves in comparison, because everyone has a gift. Everyone's got their special energy that they bring forth to the world. And collectively, we are powerful beings that are on the leading edge of change for the entire universe. Yes, us humans, the ones who are messing things up sometimes, we are on the leading edge of the expression of God to experience the emotions and the wonderful physical being that we are. So there is a way to open up all of our gifts as well. Yes.
That was Chris Breer, I guess, asking. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Okay, thank you, Chris, for that question. It is possible, and you can ask, you can pray to the angels and God to surround you with light and to shine a light on the gift that you bring to the earth so that you can become more aware of it, and then you can seek assistance in learning how to open it up or practice or guidance. But you know, sometimes if we just sit and be still in meditation and have conversations with God, between you and God, that's really all you need, right? Thank you so much for that question. Great question. I love that question. Who else do we have? You're welcome, Renee. I see your message there. Who else do we have here?
We got Berta K. Edwards, 12/10/53. Any feeling about health?
Berta. Berta, where are you? Berta? I don't know why I want to be like Berta. We got to get you. I feel like the body, the enzymes, the diet, it's all off for you. I don't feel like your body is in the right digestive flow. I'm feeling very sluggish in the digestive tract. And they take me to the knee. I'm on my left knee, maybe opposite for you, I don't know. But there's something going on in the left knee, and they take me into the hip, Berta. So I want you to really keep an eye on the inflammation in the body. What's her birthday again?
12/10/53.
Okay. Keep an eye on the inflammation and the balance in the level of the blood. Check I'm going up and down, so they make me feel as if sugar might be a bit of an issue for you as well. So you're going to have to watch that diet there. Keep an eye on that, okay? Thank you. Keep us posted here on Facebook.
All right, next we have Rhonda Sharon. She says, do you see me doing tarot professionally? 9/7/60.
Actually, you're giving up a lot of who people think you are. This year, 2018, closes a chapter for you, my friend, and 2019 opens up a full spread. You got the whole deck in front of you. It's an opportunity for you to share your gift, and yes, you can do it full-time as a career. I've been doing it full-time here for 11 years. I've been giving messages to people. So, honey, if I can do it and you can do it, and shoot, I put my shoes on 1 foot at a time, got you. This year closes out a chapter. It's time for that change for you. And when you make the change and choose the choice and the path that suits your heart and your spirit, amazing things are going to happen. So thank you for that Facebook question.
Next, we have Tammy Trotter. I'm struggling financially. Will it get better soon? 10/6/64.
Tammy, yes, it will. Next year, 2019, really opens up the road of abundance. I do see partnership. I see love. This makes me feel as if you're able to do things with ease and grace because you're not having to do everything on your own. But they also make me aware that you have some gifts and talents of things you can do as a side thing, a side gig, a side job, side creative aspect of you, whether it's baking, whether it's something creative with arts and crafts. There's something you can do that can generate some extra money, especially as the holiday fairs come about, holiday times, holiday purchases. So put your thinking cap on and really delve into the feeling of feeling abundant and ask the universe to show you a different way besides your current JOB to generate additional monies, and this will come to you. And also be open. Don't limit yourself to the universe just giving it through effort and work. Be open to the universe bringing to you magnificent opportunities to be abundant that don't always translate into dollars and cents in the bank account, all right? So be open for someone to give you something or make a meal and drop it off as for your family. Be open and receptive for all ways for abundance to flow through you and to you so that you can enjoy a higher quality of life. It's going to get a little easier rather quickly, my dear. Hang on. New ideas and new opportunities and blessings are coming for you. Thank you, Tammy Trotter, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We have Irene Garcia. Anything from the angels? 6/23/62.
6/23/62?
Yes.
Where is she there on the paper? Do you have her there? I wanted to see. Is she there to see or no? No. Okay. 6/23/62. They make me aware of there's a man connected to you. This man wants you to know that you are loved. I feel like he's been gone for a while, so I want to place him in a male position on the father's side of the family, may even be father because he stands in that positioning of father, grandfather. And when I get this for you, I feel like you've been going over your memories, sorting through the past, maybe even going through photos recently. I feel like there's a birthday anniversary of a passing of someone near to you and kind of brought up a lot of memories. You're going through, my dear, a major cleanse, an energetic, emotional cleanse, and it's time for you to release some things that are weighing you down. And there's some fond memories that you want to hold near and dear to your heart. It is a time for you to really, really embrace who you are. Angels are with you. And again, loved ones on the other side, very much with you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Yes.
Next is Diana Black. Should I sell my house and move to North Florida? 3/6/58.
You've been feeling kind of crowded on the roads, crowded in the energy, not feeling love where you live. And I'm talking about community, the energy. You need something a little more free, Diana. You need to, I don't know, like run in the fields and let a horse run wild and really be one with nature. So I'm feeling that a North Florida move will be more advantageous, will be more affordable for you, and also bring you back to nature and the energy of Mother Earth and love of the elements, the nature elements. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. I do see that a move would be good for you. It'll actually save you money in the long run. And I feel that your house will sell rather quickly once you put it up onto the market. So thank you very much for your Facebook question.
Next is Jesus Olvera. Hello from Las Vegas, November 13th, 67. What do you see about employment?
New beginnings, new starts for you, but I feel like it's a new beginning and almost like we hit like a little wall when we kind of land into Las Vegas and things aren't ready to percolate just yet, but I feel as if there's an up-leveling, a promotion that will be there for you. I think we just need to get used to where we are, and people need to get used to you. You're a little bit more regimented in how you do things than some of the ways they do it there, which is better for you, so you're not feeling as crowded by other people who didn't honor their job from your previous employer. But Spirit makes me feel like there'll be an opportunity for advancement and promotion coming out of the end of this year into the next year. Settling in, you might have been a little excited and felt like you're going to hit the ground running really fast, and the pace seemed to have slowed down a little bit, Jesus, but there will be more opportunities coming at the end of the year. You'll settle in nicely to this opportunity that is current and what will come to you as well. Thank you so much for your Facebook question.
Next, we have Elliot Roman Jr. Any message for me? I've been really struggling financially. 11/9/77.
I understand that the finances have been very weighed on you, and you're looking and focusing, and understandably so, since we have family around you, that you're looking and focusing on what we don't have and how we don't have enough and how far we can stretch it. And now with the upcoming school year and such, and the expenses that are there, I know it is more overwhelming. I also feel that there is, and I know we're in a place that we don't feel abundance, but I want you to hear me, Elliot. There's a job opportunity that opens up for you that will give you more abundance, and I feel as if it's something that leads you down the path of almost being self-employed, which will allow you to call the shots a little bit better. I also feel that you are holding on to the fact that you, the man, have to be the one to generate the income through the paycheck of work. Be open and receptive and use some of your other talents to create additional flows of monies to come. And be open and receptive for magical, mystical ways for the universe to give you some extra money. There are times that I may say to the universe, hey, I need your assistance, and then I'll feel prompted. I'll give you an example. The other day I was driving in my car, and I wanted to play a couple of Cash 3 numbers. So I had those Cash 3 numbers that I had in my mind to play. And right in front of me, a car pulls in, and the plate read 444. Which of the angels are with me? Angels are with me means 444. So as I saw that number, I was like, wow, the angels are with me. But what I needed to do was be in the stillness and the inspiration long enough, which at that moment I was, to not just go, oh, it's 444, what a coincidence, the angels are with me. I also had to put two pieces together and say, I'm on my way to play the numbers. And they're giving me a number of angels right in front of me. Who better to give me some money than the angels? So when I drove down, I live in West Royal Palm Beach, so I'm driving down Royal Palm Beach Boulevard here in sunny South Florida, and I pull into the gas station and I go to play the couple of numbers that I was going to play, and then I said, of course, what the heck? What the heck? The angels are with me. I'm going to play 444. And I won. So I say that because the universe, I feel strongly, is trying to nudge you in different ways you can do it. But because you say, I've got to do something, I've got to do something, I've got to do something, you're shutting off the inspiration and not allowing something wonderful to come to you that's unexpected. In the meantime, too, they kind of make me feel like it's the bridge. It tides you over to something shifts in the career. Thank you, Elliot, for your Facebook question. Greatly appreciate it.
Next, we have Katie Rose Hernandez. Been struggling with getting pregnant. Any messages? 5/10/90.
Patience. Katie, patience. I know you're saying you're struggling, but I see a baby. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. They make me feel like you've been struggling for, I don't know, 9 months, 8 months, a year. That's the vibe. Time's an illusion, but that's what it feels like to me. But when I move forward and I'm in February of next year, 2019, I feel that there's a pregnancy there. So keep it on and stop focusing on the fact that it's not happening fast enough. And don't pay attention to what conditions may or may not be right based on some conversation you might have had with a doctor. Just trust that the child is coming, because I see a child. Thank you so much for your Facebook question, and be sure to tell me. I would love to be an aunt or a godmother. Thank you so much. Who's next on Facebook?
We have Mary Lee Nicholson. What is ahead for myself and my family? 7/25/71.
7/25/71. Mary's her name?
Mary Lee, yes.
Mary Lee. I'm feeling some expansion in family. I don't know if there's a upcoming birth coming into the family, but I'm feeling some expansion in the family, or a new family member coming in, perhaps a marriage for someone in family. So there's some expansion in the family. I don't know how close to the inner circle it is, but I see the family spreading out. Also makes me feel as if someone moves into a different state. There's some shifts and changes for you in family. There's something else I need from you, Mary Lee. I need to know something about a partner's birthday around you, please. So if you have a partner, can I have their birthday? Because I feel like something's changing for someone very close to you, and I want to see if I can identify who that is so I can give you more specific information. So if you hear this and you can put that in the feed for me, we will get back to that question. Okay, Helena?
Okay, I'll take a look.
Okay.
All right, but for now, we're going to go to Amy Shallon.
Okay.
Can you give me guidance, please? I wish to know which career I would be happiest and prosper in. 5/5/79.
I feel as if, Amy, you've tried a couple of different careers and you have not felt as if you fit in yet. And I feel as if when things are too regimented, it stresses you out. People micromanaging you. You need to be free. What career? You have to do something that you are calling the shots, something that has a subcontracting or a contracting feel, or you can work independently. I know security is also very important to you. You want to feel secure and you feel that your needs are met, be it with a steady paycheck or a health insurance benefit. But I also feel that you being of assistance to people, managing people, directing people, making projects come together in a creative fashion, these are things that seem to resonate with your energy. There is something that you have yet to really throw your hat into the ring for, I should say, that's around you in your energetic field. I feel like you've thought about applying or thought about stepping into that role, and you haven't done it yet. But look for something that has a lot more creativity for you, something that's a little more out of the box, because some of the regimented careers seem to create some angst and anxiety, and you're very hard on yourself. You're a magnificent asset to anything that you do. Hope I've been of some service to you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question, Amy.
We got that other date from Mary, 6/17/65.
I feel like your partner is ready for some change, something at work. I feel like they've been kind of pressed down and not allowed to blossom and raise up. So I feel, Mary, that if your partner makes a change in career, that brings more joy, more happiness. I understand that at that age, maybe we're concerned about making a change, but it's perhaps redefining a role or taking on a different position in an organization. I feel like the current organization is not really allowing your partner to really rise up and really be who they are meant to be and have their gifts and talents and expertise recognized. So when your partner decides to make a shift and a change in job, or you make a shift and a change in job, which facilitates something else, it allows the whole dynamic of the relationship to flow better, and you all come together in a much greater sense of harmony and family. See Christmas season, holiday season, as being a great celebration for all of you. Thank you so much for that information. I knew there was someone else connected with you, and I needed that vibe to really give you a little more guidance. Thank you so much. I hope you follow our radio show every Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m., everyone. We are here live on Facebook, but you can also hear us on iHeartRadio app, TuneIn app. You go to WNN, and you just click on that at the 5 o'clock hour, and I'll be on for 3 hours from 5 to 8 p.m. WWNN. I can be heard live in South Florida, 1470 AM, 95.3 FM. You can also hear me live in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut on WVNJ. That's 1160 AM. And of course, live in Atlanta and 1100 AM. So join us for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah every Wednesday night. I always answer Facebook questions, and all of our questions and our radio show answers are all free to all of you. And I love to be able to give that service to everyone so that you know that someone is listening and here to assist you. You know, there are days that I really have come to understand that if it wasn't for the kindness of strangers, I don't know where I would be today. So I love being that kind stranger, even though we may never meet face to face, to give you that assistance, that encouragement, that love, and shine the light on the path to make it a little easier for you to have your journey. So thank you so much. Who else has a Facebook question for us?
All right, we have, let's go here. We'll go to Liz Corey.
Okay.
2-1380. Hi, Sarah. Any concerns about my health? Do I need healing? Will I rejoice with my previous love?
You do need healing, Liz. The first thing they make me aware of is you need healing in your heart. So I'm going to send some energy in your heart. So just kind of take that in. We're going to send you some nice pink energy into your heart chakra. And we're going to recalibrate that energy for you. And then I'm going to start to send a motion of recalibration from the top of your Godhead straight down your spine. So take that in a minute, Liz. I feel as if the Spirit's like, she's not going to like this answer, Sarah, but I feel, Liz, that the season of the relationship really has come to a close. It's best to let it be there. You deserve more than what you were receiving from that partner, and there's more to come, Liz. And your health, I am feeling that there's a lethargy, a tiredness with you, and that there's almost like a wooziness, and you feel very, the word they give me is disorientated. There seems to be some misalignment. There is some spiritual attachments in the energetic field that we need to work on to clear, so I'm going to kind of start to cut away some of that energy for you, Liz. So just let me do that for you for a minute. Let me work on that. Okay. And Liz, I do hope we connect for a personal reading soon so we can continue to work on this. Health and healing will stay with you. New love will come if you are open and receptive. I feel that that comes in the October month. Once October comes, that opens up a whole new portal of energies. And learning for you to love yourself is going to be very, very important in this journey. Thank you, Liz Corey, for your Facebook question. Who else has a Facebook question?
We have Winnie Hoter, 4-1392. Hi, Sarah. Any angel messages for me? And I think she said hello from New Zealand earlier as well.
Okay, thank you. Hello to New Zealand. Thank you for joining us. If you're up on the other side of the world for our show on Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m., that would be wonderful to have you join us Eastern Standard Time here and be a part of the show. I guess it would be about this time on Wednesday night. So if you're up now, I guess you can join me Wednesday. I do see the angels with you. Archangel Gabriel is telling me that you are needing to find your voice and speak your opinion a bit more. You've been kind of keeping some thoughts and things to yourself, and it's time for you to articulate your voice. I also see a lot of music and harmony around you, something about music that lifts your soul and lifts your spirit. And I also feel there's a new job coming for you. I feel like you want to make a new job or have a new job. There's a change coming for you. So be open for that. Time to make a shift in job. It'll bring you more abundance and a little bit more flexibility in schedule. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. And I know Rhonda said, oh, I rock, and she's always with me on Wednesday nights. So thank you, Rhonda, for that. Oh, let's go to Jamie. I see Jamie there.
That's who was
asking
next.
for healing. Oh, that's who was next? Oh, get out. I must be psychic. How did I know that? Because I don't know. We got a lot of names here. So hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Liliana's like, me. Okay, we're getting to everyone. At least as long as Spirit tells me to keep going. So Jamie, let me see here. He's asking for healing for himself and Ma, please. Let me get his birthday. Okay. Yeah, Jamie, there's, I don't know if you've been suffering from pain on the side of the head or headaches. I'm feeling a little pressure on the head. Not centered in thought here. Tiredness in the physical body. Managing stress. I feel like you're spread out way too thin, Jamie. Way too thin. Your brain is going too fast. You're worrying about too many things. You have to surrender a lot to the universe. I'm going to send some healing to you, and I'm going to send healing to your mom. Birthday of 11/8, so I'm going to send that to your mother. Mom's actually doing rather well. She's a survivor, that woman. Let me tell you, she's doing really well. She's seeming a little disorientated, your mom. I don't know if we are working on some vitamins or things, or talk to the doctor of a little forgetfulness with mother. But they make me feel like mom's starting to fade in her cognitive skills. So you want to take a look at that, Jamie, and get something to assist her so we can even it out. Thank you so much, Jamie, for your Facebook question. The healing will continue to be sent. You should feel it right about now. And I have Archangel Michael right there with you too. There you go. Okay, great. Who else has a Facebook question for us?
We have Simode Bond. What is coming for me in the future? 1393.
Simode, I don't know where you reside, but I feel like there's a move coming for you. It's time for a move. I feel like where you are is almost restrictive. I don't feel like you're able to spread your wings. I feel like there will be a move for you in the 2019 year. You're getting ready to be ready for a lot of change coming for you. Shifts and changes all around you. You have an opportunity. They throw a book in front of me, so I feel like there's a class or a study or something that you have to do next so that you can up-level a skill and create a better revenue and money for you. And I feel like relationships, love relationships have been spotty. They haven't quite been working the way you want. So I'm feeling a leveling out, an evening out, a connectivity of love and relationships for you so that you can have so much more love around you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question.
Next is Carly Darian. Is my current relationship my twin flame? 9/13/93.
Carly, can I have that relationship person's birthday? Put that in the feed and we will get back to you, because for me to find out if that's a soulmate or a twin flame or a soulmate, which is more like a cellmate, I need a birthday. With the birthday, I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see. So give us that. Who else? Oh, hi, Lauren. Lauren says hi. Simone, you're in St. Louis, Missouri. Well, hey, how's St. Louis, Missouri? I hear it's pretty there. You need to move. There's a shift to change. Different town, different area. There's good change coming for you. I know we talked about that. Simone, you wrote a book. Ah, okay. Now I understand why we have Gabriel and something next for you. There's something good coming for you, Simone. Send us some information in the feed about your book, or message me in my private message for Sarah Spiritual. Love to hear about your book. Maybe we can talk about it sometime. We do have a radio show, you know, you never know. Who else do we have here?
We got that date from Carly, 4/30/94.
Okay, but you two butt heads a bit. So this is not just a relationship of some kind of love and twin flame. This is a relationship to make you both grow. You both have to grow. I feel like the relationship has been going through some shifts and changes and growing recently, but we kind of hit a bump in the road. There's going to be a time where there's I want to say in the next 3 months, there'll be a moment where one of you wants to move forward and the other one's feeling as if they're getting left behind. That's an old wound, an old insecurity when that comes up from a past life that the two of you have had together. And you've come together to overcome an insecurity and an abandonment of the two of you in another lifetime. as you overcome those insecurities and uncertainty that will develop between the two of you, if you overcome that, the relationship raises and continues for quite a while. It's an opportunity for you both to grow individually and collectively. I'm not putting this into the energy to create it. I want you to just notice when you're not feeling validated and loved, or your partner isn't feeling validated and loved, and maybe feeling like they're getting left behind, that we need to just go back and talk about it and reassure the other. You both, when you get your minds locked on one particular concept, it's really hard to break that thought process, because you're both kind of stubborn, but it's a great relationship. Keep us posted. Thank you for your Facebook question.
Next is Teresa Ruby. Any messages from friends, family, or pets that had passed? 5761.
Teresa Ruby.
She was a little bit back.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes it helps if I see their little eyes. Let's see. Teresa, what's the birthday?
She was 5761.
Okay. Five, 761. Okay. Teresa, there's someone who stands close to you in spirit, and they don't stand above you. So I feel like someone who's near your age range, past, sister, friend, someone who is close to you, someone who steps forward. They want you to know that they're there. I go to the mother's side of the family, and I go above you, and there's a woman who is making me feel like, I don't know, she used to bake a lot, but it's something like she's whipping, like she used to whip something. It's really strange, but it's like she's got a bowl and she's whipping. I want to place it at the grandmother position, but I don't know, I want to say if she was known for her mashed potatoes or something. It's something like that because it looks creamy and she's whipping. It's either cake batter, mashed potatoes, or something. And it's something that she would make and prepare for the whole family to enjoy, almost like the family was big for her or for your mother's side of the family. There's a big table of people and she's creating that. She brings me to that because she wants you to remember the memories of connectivity in the family. The woman who stands closest to you, next to you, this woman makes me feel like she died early, she died young, before her time. She was ill before she passed. It's not a sudden, quick death. It seems to have lasted 8 months or more, 8 months to 15 months. That's the vibe around it. She makes me feel like you were close. If she wasn't your sister, she's like a sister to you, a friend, someone that you had spent a considerable amount of time with, and she wants you to know that she made it to the other side and she's with you. I hope that makes some sense to you and you can put that together. If I were connecting with you on the phone, it'd be a little easier for me to pull down the vibration a little more precise, but I want you to know that she's standing there, and we have a woman who appears to be grandmother. So if grandmother was a really good cook or baker or something that had big family dinners, give me some information in the feed. I'd love to hear back from you. Thank you.
Next is Puck CC, 71570. What is in store for me, health or anything? 71570.
And where is Pac CC?
Right here.
And do we know where they live, or?
No. Not sure.
Pac CC. Pac CC. Pac CC, what town are you in? Where are you? I don't know, I feel compelled to ask you, what's your geographical location while I tap into this? Let me see here. 7.
She should still be in the feed.
You know, I really feel like you're going through a clearing, a death and a rebirth, letting go of the old and stepping into a new. It's like you're creating a new paradigm for yourself. Very spiritually gifted you are. Very strong presence of the angels. You're a leader, you're a coach, you're a mentor, you're a teacher, you're a giver. You're someone who can truly be a way shower and make a difference. Spirit wants you to keep focused on self-care, and your self-care will align you with your ultimate destiny. Feel big changes for you in the 2020 year. You're gearing up for big changes. closing out a lot of doors and chapters in 2020. Thank you so much for your Facebook question.
She lives in Tampa, by the way.
Oh, Tampa. Well, come on over. Come over to West Palm Beach. Come sit with me. Let's have some ginger ale. Love to have you come visit me here at Expedito Enlightenment Center here live in West Palm Beach. If you want to know more about me, visit SarahSpiritual.com. That's SARAH spiritual.com. If you're new to us, we have a show every Wednesday night, 5 to 8 p.m. live on national radio. We've been on live for 9 consecutive years, but we also can be seen right here on the Facebook feed, 5 to 8 Eastern Time, every Wednesday night, answering your questions and taking phone calls on air, on radio, and I love making phone call connections. So I do hope you join us. Let's get one more question in here, maybe two. I don't know. This one's looking at you guys. Let's see what we got.
We got Grace to Pass, 8/17/54. Looks like she's asking about finances and not wanting to be alone in the future.
8/17/54.
Yes.
Grace is her name. Grace, the love boat, exciting and new. Come on, come aboard, Grace. They're expecting you. Get the heck out of the house, Grace. Who's going to find you? Grace, do I need to send Prince Charming to your door? You keeping yourself very, very, very on lockdown. I don't feel like you really believe that love can come your way. So here's your new mantra, Miss Grace. Come on, stand up. Come on, listen. Today's the day. I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day true love is coming my way. I am the woman who's creating a partnership, a desired mate, who's going to be by my side so I can enjoy life. Someone who is a match for me. Someone who appreciates me. Someone who flows with me. This is what you're creating, and it is coming for you, Grace. I know you have trouble believing that because I feel like you've been by yourself for a while. So you're kind of sitting there saying, oh my God, is this all there is to life? Grace, get a grip, Grace. I'm telling you, Grace, love is coming. Get out of the house. It's time, honey. Love is really going to come. I know you're not feeling as good about yourself as you would like to either. Change the mindset. Put on your best lipstick and let's go. Love is going to come into your life. I feel like you're going to meet the person through a friend, through someone, but you have to be at a gathering, a connection. You've got to be out the front door, Grace. Are you listening? Out the front door, and love is going to come. The timeline seems within this next year's time, from now to a year and back into this upcoming summer. But within this year, there is love coming. I do not see you spending the time alone. I know that sometimes you'd always feel comfortable with people. And Spirit tells me sometimes you're not too patient with people sometimes. They get on your nerves, but that's okay. You're just going to attract the right person. Because Spirit tells me that you, Grace, do not do drama. Is that true? It's all right. I don't want you to do drama. I just want you to get out the door, Grace. Love is coming. I don't know where, I don't know when. Today's the day. True love is coming Grace's way. Everyone, all together now. I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day. True love is coming Grace's way. So we're really excited for you, Grace. I can't wait to come to the wedding. Yes, you will not be alone. You have a partner coming. Thank you, Grace, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We have Julie Brooks, born 9/24/58. She's seeking info on using her gifts.
Okay, Julie, wonderful. So first of all, Spirit tells me you're a tremendous empath. Tremendous empath. So you feel a lot of what everyone's feeling. Got to learn to discern what feelings are yours and what feelings are theirs and disconnect from that. And Julie, I also am seeing that you get visions in it seems like you're asleep, or you feel like you're sleeping. So you get little daydreams or visions or snippets of what's to come. Your mind is kind of like a photograph wheel where different pictures fly by. So I see you very clairvoyant. I feel like you can kind of get a glimpse of the gifts that you have, but a gift of the gifts that are around other people. There we go. I'm back on track with my words. And I'm also seeing that Archangel Shamiel, the love angel, is very much with you. You love to make people feel good, and you love to give unconditional love and have people feel accepted. There's great opening coming for you This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. There's a lot of energy around you. Up-leveling of gifts. You should have felt a lot of effects on this big eclipse. And the next eclipse that comes in January of 2019, bam, bookend. Up you go. Up-leveling of energy, more precise, more profound, more prolific. That's the energy that I see. Wonderful gift of compassion, healing you offer many people. I am really glad and grateful to have made this connection with you. Lot to come for you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question.
Next is Brianna Gazvoda. Her birthday is 3/5/89. She's asking about a specific person she'd like to pursue a relationship with. Their birthday is February 6th, 89.
Well, you both are embarking upon this clean slate, new beginning kind of feeling in 2018, out with the old, in with the new. You're both ready for something more. This person that you ask of seems a little bit afraid of commitment or resistant or doesn't want to feel trapped. So you have to, I don't want you to stop being who you are, but you have to be cognizant of where they are so that you don't, in your enthusiasm, make them feel trapped. Because they are not quite as ready as you may be for commitment and relationship or really delving into the depths of what this relationship can be. So I encourage you to pursue this, but baby steps. They may run off like a scared rabbit if you don't approach it the right fashion. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more Facebook question. I don't want to leave this many people dangling, but we will be coming back on Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m. Who do we have?
We had so many people tonight.
We got a lot of questions. I think we answered a lot of questions tonight, though.
Natasha Said. She's been feeling oddly exhausted lately. Any messages? 4/25/98.
You know, the planet, the universe, everything is changing. So you're feeling the effects of a lot of energy. And I also feel like there are people in your circle. So some is energetic, planetary shifts. You're feeling the frequency change. You're feeling the up-leveling of your personal vibration, up-leveling and shifting to a higher level. But my dear, you're around some bloodsuckers. Got some vampiristic people in your energy that they're kind of taking away from you. So Spirit says silence on your desires, kind of watch what you say, keep yourself in this energy of honoring yourself, kind of rejuvenate, fill your cup back up, do some spiritual cleansing, do some meditation, just spend time in prayer and connecting with you so that you can refill your cup. You've pushed yourself to the limit. You've had a lot of people who've been kind of feeding off of your energy. That with the energy of the planet shift and the frequency change, it just kind of all hit you at once. It all collided and you feel very depleted. You will be feeling better by around August 10th. It's going to take about another 12 days for you to really get back in sync, all right? Eat very light, eat very fruits, vegetables, things to just raise your vibration. Stay away from anything processed and fast food, and you'll be feeling better very soon. Thank you for your Facebook question. Thank you, everyone, for following me here on Facebook. Love connecting with all of you. If you are new to the connection, be sure to like the page, SarahSpiritual. Follow the page. Stay in contact with me. I do take personal sessions. You can go to SarahSpiritual.com and book your own personal session, a one-to-one session. We have an opportunity to connect on national radio 5 to 8 p.m. every Wednesday night, Eastern Standard Time, on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, heard on WNN. You can watch it here live on Facebook. I'd love to see all of you who join us this Wednesday night on Facebook. And we always have wonderful contests and things that we give away. So look for some of those, because we always love the gift of love and giving to everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for spending this time with us on a Sunday evening. I'm going to leave the center now and go home, but I want to thank you. And here's to you, Mercury Retrograde. We really appreciate you. And if you want to screw things up, that's okay, because we are grounded in the light of God. And any little ripple in the effect of life, We're going to navigate it just fine. Here's one for you, Mercury retrograde. We've got you covered. Have a great night, everyone. I am Sarah Spiritual.